everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to be talking about what an authentic performance task is and what it's not, using a concept attainment type of strategy. So if you're interested in this topic, then please keep on watching. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about what an authentic performance task is and what it's not. And sometimes it's really important to help our students understand a concept by describing what it is not. So let me just move myself out of the way here so that you can see some of the points that I'm going to be going through. Okay, the first one is that performance-based learning is where students are applying and transferring their understandings. So that's what an authentic performance task is. Now, what it is not is about just completing a worksheet and practicing questions. And I see this a lot in the mathematics classroom, where the interpretation of an authentic performance task is just a problem in a real-world situation. But I'm going to propose some other ideas to really help us understand what is authentic performance learning. An authentic performance task is an authentic situational scenario where mathematics is required. So we want it to be an authentic situation or scenario. And it's not just one lesson or one mathematical problem that can be solved in 10 minutes. So I think that it actually has to last more than one lesson, because if something can be completed in one lesson, especially if you have 35-minute lessons, then I'm not sure whether that gives enough time for the deep thinking and discussions that need to go on. Now, an authentic performance assessment task hopefully is an open-ended task with a lot of possibilities for the lines of inquiry. And again, I want to stress it's not just a math problem with one correct answer and one correct method. So even if you give your students, let's say, an answer, they might have to come up with all the different methods to get to that answer. That still could be an example of an authentic performance task. But it means that either you have open-ended answers, and the answer could be anything, or you could have so many different lines of inquiry and different methodologies. Okay, next, an authentic performance task is an authentic contextualized situation or scenario. It doesn't have to always be real world. And I just want to address this idea that lots of people think that mathematics always needs to be real world. And I love to use, the example of Martians and how Martians count. So we know that humans count base 10 only because we have 10 fingers and 10 toes. We know that Mayans, they count using base 20. But did you know that Martians actually use base 6? So hopefully you know what I'm getting at, that mathematics doesn't have to always be in the real world, as long as we have an authentic context. And lastly, an authentic performance task is empowering by providing students with choice. So students have a choice, whether it's over content, product, or process, whether it's a choice over their lines of inquiry, whether it is a choice of how they actually perform or produce and communicate their understanding of the context that's being presented. An authentic performance task is not just limited to one pathway of inquiry, as in one methodology, one solution. We want to give students lots of opportunities for different lines of inquiry, provide them with choice as well. So I hope that you found this concept attainment on an authentic performance task useful. I know that I've mentioned quite a few controversial items here, especially I think when it comes to just giving a math problem. I don't think just giving a straightforward math problem with one strategy, one methodology, and one answer is necessarily an authentic performance task. I think an authentic performance task needs to be actually carried over more than one lesson. It could be a series of lessons even. It could be a culminating performance task. The performance task doesn't have to be assessed in the traditional way and given a grade. I think it could be used as formative assessment as well. And so if you have any questions or you want to share any ideas of how you use an authentic performance task, please put it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.